Welcome to my project beta for Visuals by Touch. The problem I decided to address through my digital artifact was something I encountered firsthand, but also noticed a large minority of my private Instagram followers noting that there was not enough local art shared in the public, and it usually wasn't affordable and personalised at the same time. So, this is how my DA came to the surface. I began the process of creating an operational prototype to solve some of these major problems I encountered. I had to consider who my audience was, what I needed to do in order to make the things I needed, what my aesthetics were so I could draw in the right audience, and then obviously selling and constantly communicating with users throughout the process. So what has been happening? My account has already been through a FIFO moment with my photographic prints, and I am in the prototyping process of producing digital art and graphic design. So far, I've shared 54 posts, gained 365 followers, and shared over 50 stories asking for feedback from users. Although my feed still includes photographic prints, the style of my DA has changed dramatically, with the logo and colours included in my feed. This was all part of the prototyping process. Before, it was a cleaner look, and now it's become a more trendy look. A factor I've observed in the prototyping stage to be a successful feedback loop was prototyping personalised art and using my audience to test if there was something they liked. I took free commissions to draw people's pets and had a great amount of positive feedback on the drawings. I also took to Instagram stories to ask people if there was anything in particular they wanted drawn, and I shared it. This process was an important learning moment as I learnt more about what my users truly wanted, and the engagement increased immensely, even reaching a large minority of people who weren't following. A crucial moment for me has been sharing my own art that I've created that isn't customizable. Whilst I was sharing something I liked, I found that I wasn't solving the problem I originally encountered: not enough affordable personalised artworks. People loved them, but they weren't receiving the constant level of engagement like my customizable artworks. I iterated through this process by continuing to create my art, but sharing them as feed fillers rather than a keepsake for my users. Through this prototyping phase, I also realised that this was me breaking my digital artifact, completely changing the aesthetics, the logo, and creating content that was more user-based. Because my artifact is on Instagram, there is always a constant loop of feedback, and it's really important in the development of my DA, and obviously solving the problems I've encountered. But it's important I am closing and reopening feedback loops as I continue to prototype, which is why I continue to create more art that is differentiated from the previous, until I start selling these works to my users. So where am I going from here? I will start to sell these personalised artworks at an affordable price rather than free, and will take to other platforms such as TikTok to let people request what they want drawn more easily. It's super important that I prototype on different platforms and share my making process. TikTok is usually super engaging in the form of short, small videos.